Timelines matter!
No, they don't!
They matter to me!
So this is before Issue disappeared?
Before he shot himself, basically.
Yes, before Issue shot himself and went to hell, yes.
Also,
That's like a
Klaus,
summary.
I forgot. There's fucking... That's Genesis's sheet.
Same.
I forgot I was gonna send it to you. You don't gotta look at it now, I was just getting it to you.
Okay,
Awesome,
so
very cool.
we open up on the field office of, well, the group who was supposed to also come up with a team name as well as a leader, and never did either of those.
I mean... yeah. I mean, Issue was gonna be the leader, and then he fucking shot himself. So we'll see how that.
Well, now that he went to hell, we have a problem because I don't think anyone wants. Okay, because Kato doesn't want him as leader anymore.
Now that
think he'd be a
everybody
great
knows
leader.
that he is
Look at
literally
him.
the worst human serial killer in all of existence, let's
Yeah.
see who wants to have him as a leader.
That's a fair. I mean, he hasn't done anything terrible since he joined Halo that you know of.
Yeah, we don't know about that.
Exactly. That's what I said.
What are each of you doing at this time?
Issue is he's blinking and unblinking his third eye, trying to test how it works. He's interesting. And he closes his normal eyes and stares at that guy with only his third eye.
Don't look at him too much.
You look like a bit more purple.
A bit purple.
Yes.
What? Do I taste purple?
I don't want to know. Oh, hello! Where the fuck? Oh, hello! Hello, Bonita.
There you are. I was like, where are you? And, oh. Okay.
So, as you come into the room, I want to point out, first of all, Scott is passed out, seemingly have stayed up through the entire night reading through his books. And Bluebeard, it is like 10 a.m. He is covered in rum bottles. Empty rum bottles.
So
And
he's a
completely
blanket,
knocked
but it's a
out.
rum bottles.
Man, I wonder where the Bosco went.
The hell, I know.
I wouldn't know. I don't really know who Bosco is still. I haven't met them.
Issue walks over to Scott and he drapes a blanket over him. Yeah, stupid kid. So, how are you all doing today?
Is
We
this-
just... Oh, go ahead.
No, don't worry about it.
We just had to kill time until the GM says, okay, it's mission time now.
And as you do that, the fireplace has an alarm pop up on it.
What the fuck? She pulls out my pistol, point at it.
Attention,
Recognition.
unnamed team, please report to the briefing room.
We have a name. Wait, oh. Oh, shit.
Wait, what did it say?
Go to the briefing room.
Oh,
Yeah,
which
that's-
one's that? I don't.
Follow me. It's the room. It's the room that has underwear in it.
Underwear?
The briefing room.
Who wears briefs?
I don't know. Fucking crazy people.
Cowards.
So, for those of you who don't know her, in the room stands Agent Pink Dawn. She is pink-skinned. She's wearing a bikini top and what looks to be like a hula skirt, with a straw hat on top of her head. Her ears come out to a long point. Long blonde hair. She's standing there with a file in her hands, and those of you that are a little bit more perceptive or in tune with the way that people think probably realize that she looks at the files, then looks at the computer screens, and realize how pointless the files are, and just kind of puts them down on the table.
Issue still takes the file and reads.
As you read through it, it says, Lady Killer. Real name, Johnny, the homicidal maniac.
That's his last
Oh
name?
no.
Issue looks at the files and looks at her. Is that his legal name?
That is his legal name. He had it legally changed a few months back.
What the fuck? Klaus, what the fuck, man?
Tell me he does not at least prefer to call himself Nee.
So we're looking for Johnny the Homicidal maniac.
Yes.
So if
she
he were to get, is that his last name, his middle name?
I feel like his middle name would be Z.
So
Yes.
wait, if he gets married, is it Miss Homicidal Maniac?
No, it would be Miss Maniac. At any rate, she kind of like waves her hand at the center of the table. A
Oh, he
holographic
sh- he
image
sh-
appears.
He should marry Psycho. They'd fit well together.
Homicidal maniac.
Holy shit.
The
That guy? Ooh.
the man on the center of this room that just pops up as a hologram stands at about 6'5", extremely lanky. Even despite his size, he's maybe like 150 pounds soaking wet. His hair
Looks
is
like
all
he's starting-
oddly spiked and strange. A noticeable aspect of him is he has no pupils
Hmm.
or irises. It's
That looks
just
like a killer.
pure white.
Is he wearing contact lenses?
No, he is actually blind.
How does he kill?
We don't need to see
You,
things
you
to kill
have
them.
a fucking magic eyeball in the middle of your skull. I don't think you should be the person to
It's-
ask how people
So-
see.
It's not magic, it's purely biological.
While he was in containment, there were a few tests done on his ability to perceive his surroundings. While he can't see things like writing unless it's engraved to where there's actually an indentation, he is able to use sounds to make a picture of his surroundings.
So he's a bat.
He's
He's just gonna be going scree the whole time. Like, I imagine that get annoying pretty fast. Like, yeah. Can you imagine?
From what I can tell, he is able to do it from even the slightest sounds. He could, for example, if you are on the other side of a football field, he has been shown to be able to hear people breathing from that far.
So you need to be completely silent. But it is possible to get the drop on him if one were completely silent.
It would be possible, but incredibly hard.
I need
This
sound
man
Oh.
he has a kill count of 74. All women aged in the 20s.
Reason why?
Mentally-
I mean,
Mentally issues.
I know we have our Jack the Rippers and all, but why women specifically?
For serial killers, the most likely target is women, typically prostitutes, but more often than not, it's women. It's to fulfill whatever sick fantasy he has going on in his head.
I was actually the one that brought him in the last time. She just
Wow.
kind of like adjusts her bikini top a little bit.
How old does Pink look?
She looks like she's in her mid to late 20s.
Fuck it,
Still
she just stares
Shake
at her.
her
So he's
head
targeting people.
disapprovingly.
What did you say, Benita?
I'm just saying she is not very impressed and kind of shakes her head disapprovingly at Pink.
He's targeting women that look like you, or at the very least, you fit his MO.
Now, I also want to point out, I am trained in the art of, well, assassination, and I can see faster than the normal person, but
Join the club.
he moves at an incredible speed to where whenever he grabbed me, I did not even notice it until I went to go, well, look around, really. He can move people around, and their surroundings look the same until they move.
Does he move faster than a bullet?
That is something that, while we attempted to perform some tests on him, with that, he was a bit more cooperative when it came to the hearing, but for that, he would only ever go to a walk. Because, and I quote, he ain't gonna run unless he's gonna murder a bitch.
Oh.
Okay. So, fuck. What was I? I had somewhere to go. Okay. Does he hear faster? Does his hearing accelerate? Or is it just his ability to move?
If you were able to move, well, he's able to tell sounds as they go. So she looks over to Kare. If you're able to move faster than sound, you would be fine.
Well, I'm curious because bullets travel faster than sound. So if I'm a far enough distance away that the bullet would get there before the sound did, would the bullet hit him before he was able to react?
I am unsure of that. Whenever I took him in, me and my squad at the time, none of us used any guns.
Well, that's your first mistake, isn't it?
Well, they got him, didn't they?
But the alert said that the mission says his whereabouts are known.
Yes, we have him currently checked down to a warehouse in downtown Indianapolis.
Why don't you bomb it?
Well,
What?
because on top of the fact that the warehouse is not owned by him and the legal ramifications would be quite intense, there's also the surrounding area that would be damaged if we did so.
Evacuate the areas, bomb it, have some kind of government funding pool to pay for the damages. If this guy has taken out 74 people, he is the most impressive, numbers-wise, and serial killer that has appeared in any country that we know of.
So,
I want to point out, because specifically you would know that this fact, there has people that, if they are enhanced, then the kill counts, typically for supervillains, are in, like, the 200s. It's just...
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Never mind that.
For like the history of our serial killers, those numbers are roughly the same as, because they can't quite kill as many. But for example, the Iron wiped out an entire town's population whenever he used the arm.
Alright, then in that case, forget what I just said.
Yeah.
But this man in Z is well on track to becoming quite an impressive number-wise serial. Bombing him, even if it doesn't kill him, will do a significant amount of damage to him and make him easier to subdue. I am of the personal opinion that we should just kill this man before anything else happens.
Or at least cripple him for life, but, you know.
But since that's not the way
Killing
the
the
law
creature.
works, and he throws up his hands and makes quotation marks at the law, apparently they want him alive, so we're going to think creatively.
It is preferred that
what
he's
can-
taken in alive, but if you have to take him down, then do so.
Bomb the area then.
She just looks at you. Do so without
fucking-
significant damage to the area.
Ever see that Star Wars clip? So we blow them up.
Introduce some kind of radiation bomb with a fast-acting half-life. that
why
only
do you
works-
people always go for blowing things up?
Listen.
No, this is...
Listen.
That's not rational.
An attack
I'm saying that's not rational.
An attack by radiation with a fast-acting half-life that would decay to non-damaging measures within
If-
20 minutes of its use.
That
What?
is
Evacuate
something...
the area around him, drop it on him, he dies, it all decays, so it has no further negative effect.
For the purposes of this, if you wish to do so, as this is something that has been passed down specifically to your group, then we can evacuate the area. There is a small area around it that has been kept a little bit under quarantine, but because we don't want to alert him that we know where he is, then no large-scale efforts have been made as of yet.
I have a question. From the time that you've been hosting this, dear man, can you tell us about his personality? Like, would he be the type, like, is he like a savant where, like, if we move people out of the area, then he'll be, like, wary or suspicious? Or is he just, like, out of it, doesn't really care about anything?
From what I know of him, he has a normal level of intellect, but he does have that insane awareness of his surroundings, so if we were to evacuate, he would know that something is going on.
How long has it been since his last kill?
Well, since he has escaped, he has killed 2 more, and that has been within the last 6 hours.
Okay, so his kills are escalating. He's not going out with a set plan anymore, he's just killing to kill. He's likely afraid he's going to get caught again, so we need to deal with this as fast as possible.
His targets has stayed consistent as women in their 20s.
So he's escalating the time frame, but not the targets. So he's not panicking yet, but he's close.
You know where we could find a whole bunch of 20-year-old women?
A strip
The
club.
mall. Two very different answers. Also a strip club, yes. How many strip
Either or will
clubs?
work.
How many strip
Something that can-
clubs are within a 2-mile area of where he lives?
She pulls up a map. The warehouse district is in a little bit of a shady part of town, part of the downtown. With, a 2-mile area, there would be 2 of them. One of them is, I don't want to say it, but I have it written out.
Say it.
Bust it for bust.
Say what?
And the other one is the Pink Lion.
Bust for bust?
Bust it
Bustin'
for
for
bust.
Bust it for bust. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Ishu just holds his head in his hands. I'm so glad Scott to sleep. He would not be able to handle this. Okay.
Wait,
I've
Okay.
never been to a strip club
suggesting-
before.
We're not suggesting we are going into a strip club.
May become necessary.
Oh shit. Okay.
Just depends, like, is there like the strip clubs, do they serve different clientele? Like maybe he prefers killing a specific type of personality of women over another.
From what we can tell, she kind of like motions her arm, and on the board behind her are 73 different women. All of them you can tell are probably taken from their social media. They're all fairly attractive in the conventional sense. There's not a specific hair type that shows up more than any other. There's not a particular build other than, like, overall attractiveness. It's just kind of... As long as the woman in roughly their 20s, it seems like that's what he goes after.
Okay, so it needs to be an attractive blonde. He fiddles with those like light disguise things and makes himself look like an attractive blonde. Something like this.
Issue, give me an intellect check.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend changing your disguise because he can hear, not see.
That was exactly what I was going to say.
I'm smarter than the most smart person in this whole group. I'm awesome.
I wasn't suggesting I do it.
Mm,
I
Oh.
was just saying, like
Yeah.
this, for example.
And I don't think that you're speaking the truth, but okay.
Well, not really important, is it? So, you'd either do you think he would be able to recognize your movements as uniquely yours, Agent Pink? We might be able to use you.
What?
Oh.
Me?
No, Pink.
Her. Ah, I see.
I just heard something vibrating. Hold on.
Interesting.
Okay.
That was just my phone, sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
That guy, you can make a check for that.
Can I set it higher?
Yes. That
Ooh.
would... I would say that the limit for this would be 10.
Oh, for like 7 then.
Okay. So DC 17.
Fuck you doing, boy?
Nice.
Exactly.
You
Exactly
just
what
see
I
that
needed.
guy in the corner, just like... His arms are just kind of like moving wildly as he's still like looking intently at the conversation.
And listening. He's just doing something.
Can I help you, Reginald?
No, if you tried to help right now, it'd probably go poorly.
Allow me to rephrase. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing something that'll probably help us.
Probably.
You can't
I-
just do things without telling the team. You have to
I-
make us
Well-
aware of what's going on.
Well, then I'm making a
trying to
device
figure out
that'll
what
make
he's doing.
someone... or you could do that instead.
Okay, I didn't hear what either of you were saying. What was that, Bonnie?
I was thinking I'd use magic to try and figure out what he's doing, but
That works.
Yeah, you can do a magic check if you would like.
before I do it, like, I want to make, because I'm not sure if it's calibrated correctly. I have magic 5.
Magic
that's
5
my-
does not apply to your magic check. The magic is just, that magic 5 is more of like your ability to do magic rather than your ability to tell what magic is.
Oh, okay.
So this would be an
So-
expertise check. If you don't have it, then just roll a general expertise. Because you do have Jack of all trades.
Where's my expertise?
I'm gonna chew on this Amazon gift card.
Why are you chewing on a card?
Fuck you.
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
Okay, this is weird. Where did all my expertise go?
Mm.
Anyway,
Oh, expert here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it.
So, Reginald, you're trying to use the device to turn someone into a woman.
No, you...
No, I have no idea.
No? No, I don't know how to do that, actually. Do I? Might know
Then
how to do that.
what were you saying? I didn't hear you.
Oh, you were talking about how, if you could go faster than the speed of sound, it might be best to, what is it? Just dash in and dash out with him? Yeah? You mentioned about shooting them. It's more than anything else, I was making something to make someone go fast.
Oh, well, we have Karai for that. I'm fairly certain he's faster than what this man can hear. So if necessary, Karai could run in, grab him, move him to a secure location where we could actually fight him.
Ooh, yes.
Probably.
I don't know how fast they are.
How fast are you, Karai? Roughest.
Depends.
I just want to, like, think that Curry, like, as he is saying that sentence, he just, like, runs out of the room, grabs a cup of coffee, comes back before he finishes it, and, like,
Yeah.
everybody except for Issue doesn't even notice it.
Depends on what. Okay, what is your baseline speed?
Well, around less than Mark 1.
Less than Mach 1. It's less than the speed of sound. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you need to do to increase your
Kusanagi-
speed?
Yeah, so if Kusanagi gives me his power, I can go Mark 30? About?
How do you get Kanasaki Sada, whatever the fuck it's called, to give you your
Kusanagi, and you shouldn't
Kusanagi power?
just pronounce him.
Who is that
Well-
again? I feel like I've never heard this guy before.
He points at the sword.
Yeah,
That
Of course.
this sword.
Of course the sword can talk. Sure, why not?
you have a metal arm crafted from a god's weapon. Don't you go talking nonsense.
Also, you don't want to hear him.
He sounds
I do,
like a fun
but-
person.
No, he's not.
Okay. Well, so how does he give you his power? Like, what is
Well,
it?
you've seen it before, didn't you?
Is that when you make the storms?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So if we
The
do,
only issue of that, if he knows about Kusanagi, then he knows what storms mean.
I am very doubtful this random serial killer knows about your sword.
Well, I've had an encounter with one or two serial killers. If you want to talk about that.
Have you encountered this serial?
No.
I didn't, do I? No. No.
Because serial killers do not communicate with one another. Unless they're working together. And it sounds an awful lot like this man is working alone.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
doubt he knows what
if I
storm
heard
is in.
about the right, he was in this facility, or he was captured by Halo.
Yes, I'm doubtful he knows your secrets.
So did he get any information, if we are already talking about that before he went out?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I asked to Pink if the serial killer, got any information before he disappeared, let's say.
From what we can tell, he is not into those systems. He doesn't seem to have any sort of technological skills. His investigative abilities are something that we have not tested, as he was just put into the general population after roughly, well, not general prison, superhuman prison population after about a week of Halo having him.
Wait. He was where exactly at Halo?
Not here. Halo has a number of places. The one that he was specifically at is called the Box. The location of the Box is something that is not even known to me, as it's just simply that remote. The only way to
has
get
the
in or
issue
out
ever
of there
heard
has
of the
been
Box?
teleportation. Give me investigation.
Where the fuck is it? Here. 27.
Yikes.
So the
Jeez.
Box.
Mhm.
The Box is, well, a prison for kind of the worst of the worst, but also for newly acquired superhumans that are just kind of there to be, well, tested, as Lady Killer was. If they prove to be powerful enough, then they're kind of just kept there or put into another high security prison. But if they prove to be kind of like, while they're superhuman, though not significantly so, then they're put into a general superhuman prison.
Mhm.
The
So this
Box
guy
itself,
is-
even with the 27, you cannot tell where it's from.
Hmm.
It is something that, you might have looked into it once or twice, and you know that even like the gods and stuff that live there, that work there, they teleport in rather than actually going there.
Interesting. But he doesn't know anything about the location, not even what country it might be in.
No.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, I'll send you back.
Like 10 times through this fucking country.
How did he escape the box? I can't even find out where it is. And I know what color underwear you're all wearing.
Sorry.
That's,
Well, how
And
exactly...
how exactly would you know mine?
so I use the... Hold on. Let's see. What to call it? I use Final Destination, hop over the table. Check
Registered sex offender coming up.
Check what color underwear she's wearing.
I'm going to need an athletics check from Issue and Bonita. You can use athletics or
Actually,
acrobatics.
wait. No. I use something else instead. I use, what's it called? I use implant idea. I implanted with the idea that it'd be a good idea to pull her pants down. But no, still Final Destination. But I'm doing that. I'm not just hopping over the
Bonita, I need you to make me a will save.
She asked.
Jesus, what?
Well, never mind. Hmm.
You think James can join? By the way.
Okay, so Final Destination ends, and yes, he can.
Okay.
Hmm. Well, that failed, so I do mind reading.
Hmm.
Okay, I kind of
No,
think the only thing
I
that's going
don't.
through Bonita's head right now is how much of an idiot you are.
Yeah, no, I don't try to read it. So, upon destination, and she just looks over the table at her. I have my methods.
Yeah. You
Hello,
Hello.
James. How are you doing
figure
today?
yourself that.
So, question, Klaus.
Yes.
Do magical items stack with people's already innate abilities?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
You're
And
not
that
making
also goes
Karai
for
faster.
stuff like buffs, to where if you had a buff that gives somebody speed 1, then that stacks on to if they already have a speed.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
You-
we kind
make
of are going to cut over real quick, back over to the couch, where Bluebeard, it has been established that you are currently passed out, covered in bottles of rum. You wake up just a little bit, bottles clang to the ground.
Oh, James is up.
What was that sound?
James.
Oh,
And
the
as we
man.
do that, I will be right back.